Yeah, guys and girls, welcome back. It is Tuesday, 8th of September 2020, and it's about 5:17. Is it 5:17? Yeah, so 5:17 in the morning, UK time. Well, I don't really sleep that much anyway, so I usually get about 1 or 2 hours, 3 hours sleep per day or something, so, because I'm usually busy doing these videos on here. But anyway, so just a quick update on the Logitech driving force shifter, but that'll come in a minute. We're doing that, talk in a minute. Just a quick shout out to Lisa, I think it's Lisa Ma. She said, "Oh, I saw you today. I was the kid in the group." So yeah, what I meant the group. So I was basically walking my mum, pushing my mum in the wheelchair. Or not today, yesterday now, because it is yeah. So it's Tuesday today. So on Monday yesterday, the 7th. Actually, yesterday I didn't go out till about 4, 5 o'clock. I had to wait for this bloke to go and fix my bicycle, because we actually got this bloke to do the bicycle to fix the brake, because I think my back brake had gone on it, and he got that fixed, but he found out was it back or front? Anyway, he's put some new brake shoes on there, and also he's put a new cable on there. And he said that normally the cables are supposed to last a year or something. But I had that one, I think, just over a month previously, when I went to Halfords, and they gave me it for free and stuff. And said this time and next time, because I mean the cables are like sort of about £3 anyway. So I've got the bloke to come down, fix it all up and all that kind of stuff. From, I think it's called Griffin Cycles. Now what they do is they actually they come to the house. So it's like a mobile cycling fixer, and he did a great job on it. So absolutely amazing. Griffin Cycles, Western-super-Mare. Definitely recommend it, guys and girls. Recommend the company if you're in need of like cycling fixes on your bicycles. He said actually next time, he said he'd get my 2 tyres done, because what they've done is, I don't know if it's to do with Halfords or if they put generic sort of tyres on. He reckons they're not the sort of tyres that you would normally have on an electric bike. So I suppose they just put cheaper ones on. But I don't know. Because I'm not like a bike mender or something, or a bike mechanic. So he done it for me. I'm actually happy. I'm grateful. So yeah, so as I was, so I went afterwards out. I think it was like, what's that, 4 o'clock, 5, half 4, and we went to the summer house. But before we got to the summer house, I went, started walking down the road, and hit hit some bunch of kids saying, "We love your channel," and they watch it. And anyway, so I was pushing my mum down a bit further down, and I stopped for a minute because I got my CCTV connected to the house at the moment, in the room here. So if my brothers come in and out of the room, I can actually sort of I can record them basically. But for some reason it wouldn't record the footage. It said people came in, or motion detector detected some sensors, but for some reason it didn't record it. And I actually found out, because you need a memory card. So I got the memory card to yesterday as well. I think that was like £15, was it? 100 no, actually it was like 64 kilobits. No, actually I said 64. I'm going back like old school, 64 kilobits. No, this was 64 gigs. I think it was like £15 or something. Actually, is it 64 gigs? Or was that 100 and something? Oh. Oh, whatever it was. Yeah, SanDisk. 64 gig. speed up to 100 megabytes for standard HD. Anyway, so I got one of those, so I put that into my camera so I can watch all the CCTV so if my brother's coming in and out unexpectedly. I got them on camera and stuff and all that kind of stuff. Those cameras actually, 25 quid in Sainsbury's, so I picked up 3 of those. That'd be for whenever we decide to move and stuff. I can just put them around the house or in the garden or something if anyone comes in, any intruders or anything. But anyway, so as I was pushing my mum down to Sainsbury's to go to the summer house, which is a little pub just by the A370. So I got my mum pushed down there. Just before I got there, you've got this like little sort of like little road that goes onto the road. You've got like a little roundabout and stuff area. Anyway, so I stopped there for a minute, just checking my videos. And I had this, I don't know what their names are anyway, because I wasn't really talking that much, but there's one kid said, "Oh, we watch your videos on the, what's it called, the flight simulator." So I'm going to have to do some more flight simulator videos, especially for you guys and girls out there. If you love them so much, the actual simulator games. Because I use my like little flight stick, so I've got more control. And I've noticed, right, so anyway, I was going to get to the point with my Logitech. So any of you guys and girls want any shout outs, let us know in the comments below. And I will give some shout outs. Anyway, so yeah, big shout out to all the youngsters there as well. And I don't know why people moan and complain about youngsters nowadays, like young kids and stuff and all that. I've got all these these older people arguing.
It's a big shout out to.
Oh yeah, and yeah, a big shout out to Big John as well. Thanks, because this one guy came up to me in Sainsbury's 2 days going back, I think it was, and said, I think he said his friend watches me on Facebook, so I'm going to have to put this on Facebook as well. So big shout out to Big John, and also I'll put it on my YouTube channel as well, so you guys and girls can check it out. But anyway, so the gear shifter, what I was going to get to is the gear shift, just the last of it. I had to install. I was wondering why the gear shift, the Logitech driving force gear stick wasn't working. Now I had to basically get my G29 steering wheel, plug it into the computer. But before I did, I had to install. I think it's called some drivers. They're called Logitech G Hub. So it's a G Hub. Basically what that does is like the drivers and the software where you can put it towards it. And I'll tell you what, when I was playing the G29, when I was on the G29 steering wheel, because I was wondering why there was no force feedback as well from it. Like when you're moving, it's supposed to be really solid. Anyway, so I installed it, started playing it afterwards, and for some reason it keeps going to, from gear 2 it goes to gear 6 or something. So when I put it into gear 2, for some reason it's going into gear 6 on the actual thing. I actually took the clutch off. I got it on automatic for the clutch because I only like the accelerator and the brake, and that's about it, and just the actual shifter so I could shift the gears into it. But it seems really good. The steering wheel, right, when it got on, right, when you're like moving it around, if the sensitivity is really good on it. Also, you can actually go into the sensitivity of the controller and put the dead zone on 0. I prefer the dead zone on 0 because I don't like any sort of dead zone on it at all. If you've got controllers with dead zone on it, like a little teeny tiny bit, it really, really annoys me, like where it's just slightly off or something, or you can mess up the controllers and all that. But anyway, the shifter is really good. I don't know why it's going from gear 1, and then when I put it into gear 2, it goes to gear 6. I have no idea. I might have to figure around with the buttons. Anyways, cheers anyway.